at least once a week I go into a thrift store. Even if I don't plan on it, I end up in one. Hi there, Michelle here, and welcome back to my channel. And today's video is a thrift with me and thrift haul. I'm kind of getting over a cold, and I think I'm sounding right, but this one ear just a little bit blocked, so if I sound a little off or if I'm yelling, you know what. Last week, me and my sister went thrifting, so let's just get right into the thrift with me footage, and then we will come back here and I'll show you what I got. We first started off at this thrift store here, which we go to a lot, and it turns out they actually had a bag sale that day, so you basically fill a bag and it's $10 for everything in that bag. They had a few really good old man sweaters that I really had to go and check out. This, I wasn't sure. It was in the ladies section, but I think it was a child's large sweater. I don't know. I don't know where this came from or why it was made. It was definitely interesting. Stop. Stop. Only a select few people are going to get that reference. Stop. The baby sneezed and then I said, God bless you. They had so much Christmas stuff in this store. Like half the store was just Christmas stuff. And I'm thinking, where were they keeping it this entire time? Is he giving people bears or is he taking the bears? I actually saw this, which is such a cute vintage carrier case. Unfortunately, I think some child got a hold of some nail polish and, you know, did some art. I am not 100% sure what to think of this painting. I don't know why anyone would want to have a memory of their house burning down. Then we headed over to Value Village. Perfect starter machine just for you. Just for me. I want him. Uh-oh. Their selection of Christmas sweaters out of this world. So many Christmas sweaters. There was a lot to choose from. Now, I do have a huge collection of Christmas holiday sweaters that I love, and I didn't really need to buy more of them, so I was just kind of picking and choosing. Now, this cat sweater, I loved it. I thought it was great. The price was even great. Unfortunately, it was like a 3XL, too big for me, and sadly had to leave it behind. I wish I bought it, but it was just too big, and I didn't need it. Then I was looking at some skirts. Now this one here was gorgeous. I am looking for a nice brown plaid skirt like this. Price was $5. Like that was amazing. Unfortunately, it was way too small. And sometimes you get those skirts where you can move the button. I tried it on. Moving the button wouldn't have saved it. So I did have to leave that one behind, but I was looking at some other ones. I saw this really nice, like cranberry type of long jacket. It was gorgeous. And I think it was only like $11, but I didn't need it. Now, I am looking, again, for the perfect Chris Evans fisherman sweater from Knives Out. I've yet to find it. This one came really close, but it was a little bit too big for me. Then we went to another Value Village, and again, their Christmas selection was amazing. So many Christmassy things. Now, I saw this blanket, and I have some feelings about it. Someone took a picture of a crocheted blanket and then put it on another blanket, but the way that they photoshopped the squares don't even really line up on how it'd be. It was interesting. It was interesting. Then I did see this crochet, pretty sure it's crochet, and I think it's like the Tunisian style of crocheting. It was gorgeous. I really loved the colors. Someone took the time and dedication to make this. I did leave it. I don't really buy blankets from thrift stores just because I'd rather someone who doesn't know how to crochet or knit be able to buy it. For me, I can just look at it and be like, okay, I know kind of how I want to make it, and maybe I'll make it in the future. This place had like a whole section of just crochet blankets. Like this one, I really like this one, and I keep it in the back of my head. This, I believe, was a knitted dress. I thought this was gorgeous. The way it was made seemed very clingy, so I didn't buy it, but it was adorable. Then we went to the last thrift store of the day. I've never been to this thrift store before. It was more like, the small time charity shop kind of thrift stores. So everything was kind of like all over the place, but they did have some really good finds. Like this jacket was super cute. I didn't need it. I didn't need it, so I did leave it. And then they did actually have a fairly good selection of fabrics and blankets and stuff like that. So it was really kind of neat going to a different store that I've never been to before. I really should have filmed this last week before I kind of got a cold, because now I'm like panicking. I have a very busy schedule for December. I feel like I'm probably going to be uploading a video like every Sunday and every Wednesday. Usually I take every other Wednesday off. The amount of like winter Christmas crochet content that I have going on, I gotta get going. I'm just like, I really need to get this video out if I want to stick to my schedule for December. Now, in my last video, which was a vlog, I did mention that we went thrifting, and I put a little bit of those thrift with me clips in that video because I was originally gonna combine like the thrift with me, thrift haul, and vlog all in one video, which I do for a lot of my vlogs if you don't watch them, but if you do, that's what I like to do. I always like to end the vlog with a little thrift haul because at least once a week I go into a thrift store. Even if I don't plan on it, I end up in one. I was planning on maybe buying 1 or 2 things. That didn't happen. I ended up buying like a haul, like a good old-fashioned thrift haul. I really couldn't include it in that video because I'm like, it's its own video. So welcome to that video. I'm gonna go in order of the stores we went to. I usually like doing that in my thrift hauls. First store we went to was the West Community Care Center, I think, but it is a little charity shop, thrift store in Smithville. That's where I found these, the golden handbooks that I'm always talking about. These books here, that's where I first found those books. So they have a lot of really good sewing, crafting kind of stuff in there, and their clothing is a hit and miss. I actually did find some good things, and they had this bag sale. Me and my sister have been to this thrift store almost every time we go thrifting, and not once have we ever heard of this bag sale. And I don't know if it's a new thing or it's something that was going on for a while, but if it's been going on for a while and this is the first time that we were there during this, that's kind of odd to me. Because, you know, I'm always in there. Anywho, what you do is you bought the bag, which was like $1 or something like that, and then you fill the bag and you get the bag for 10 bucks. And you can do it on all the clothes that have like a tag on it. So anything that had a price on it, that was its own thing. Any clothing item that just had like a medium, a large, a small, like just the sizes on it, they're all like $3 individually priced, but you just fill the bag. So me and my sister got this for like $11 because the bag was $1. So she got a few things, she already has those, but I want to show you the stuff that I found. So it was like a really good deal. First thing that caught my eye, I found this old man sweater, and it was like right at the end of the run, and I saw it and I'm like, that's amazing, I need to buy that. The brand is Marco Donatelli. It's a size medium. It has pockets. I keep hand sanitizer in my room. There's some pockets. It does zip up. Yeah, that's just like the inside. Very nice. I really like it. It's the perfect fall, winter sweater, old man sweater. And you know, that's my style, is old man or grandma, depending on how I feel, or emo kid from the early 2000s. So it's all mixed into one. I like to call it emo grandpa. That's my fashion aesthetic. I don't know what else can be described as more of an old man sweater than this sweater here. It's like really warm, like it's really insulated. It's almost like a jacket itself. I'll probably wear it open because I don't like anything really zipped up. But yeah, this is really nice. Like this, I do really like how it fits. I think it's a little oversized, which is great, but it's not too oversized that I'm swimming in it. And I feel like I could definitely wear some layers with it, which is always a bonus. The next thing I found was this shirt. The brand is Joe Fresh, but it definitely gives me those 1970 vibes, which I really like. It is a size medium. In the store, I don't think they have changing rooms, so I just kind of tried it over the t-shirt I was wearing, and it was a little tight in the arms, and I'm like, oh, it's because of the t-shirt. It's not because of the t-shirt. It's just a little tight in the arms, like right here, because this material, no give. There's no stretch to it, but I just really liked the pattern, and I think it's so adorable. So I'm not too sure what I'm going to do with it yet. Two things. One, I could let out the arms a little bit. There is a little bit of give, so I could take the arms apart and reconstruct them. Or my other option is just to take out the arms entirely and just make it like a vest, and I can wear it underneath sweaters. This I was probably never going to wear on its own. It was more going to go underneath things, like underneath sweater vests, underneath sleeveless dresses, overalls, stuff like that. So like that was the plan for this. Now this here I'm actually just not going to try on, but I thought I would tell you that I'm not trying it on so you don't think, did she just forget to not try it on? Mainly because it is a little see-through and I don't want to like button it all the way up. It's a little too tight in the arms, so I don't even really want to try that on, but you know, I still got to figure out what I want to do with this. And then the last thing I found at the store was this olive green sweater vest. The brand is Izod. It is a size medium. I was really into sweater vests last year. Didn't really wear them a lot or as much as I wanted to. And then I kind of just started making my own, but then I never wore those. And then I'm like, I'm done with sweater vests. And then I found this one. I know. But I do really like this. I think it would look really good. I have my one coat that I think it would look great with. A lot of the other sweater vests that I got, they were kind of like chunky and it was just kind of hard for me to wear them. Whereas this one is very light that I feel like I could tuck it into my pants and wear like a cute little turtleneck with it. I'm kind of into sweater vests, kind of not. It just all depends on what type it is. It is a little oversized, but it's okay because it's very lightweight. I think if it was a little bit more chunky, I don't think I would like it as much. Tuck it into my pants if I choose. I think that looks really good. I didn't feel like tucking it in the back. Don't think I would have bought this if it wasn't included like in like the sale. Sometimes when they have sales like that, it's like, okay, let me go out like a little out of my comfort zone. That's like the best time to try anything new because you didn't have to pay a lot for it, and if you don't like it, you can just redonate it. Sweater vests aren't really out of my comfort zone. I just haven't really felt comfortable wearing them, but this one I think looks really cute. I really do like this one. After that, we did end up going to Value Village. One of the first things I found was this skirt. It was $8, not too bad. And what's funny is that I actually had the exact same skirt. It was the exact same style, exact same length, exact same buttons, had pockets, everything, but it was just a little bit too tight. So I ended up giving it to my sister about a month ago. And then I'm like, well, I need a skirt to replace it even though I never wore it. And then I found that other black one, which you've seen in previous videos. Wanted one that looked like this. So I found one. It might look a little bit big. The thing is that there's actually like an elastic in the back here, but there's like no elastic left in the elastic band. No stretch. Like this should be very stretchy and it isn't. I do want to take it apart. I could easily do. Like I can do that. And then that way it will fit me a little bit better because there are no belt loops and I love a good belt loop. Also, I probably could add some. I just need to make this stretchy part a little bit more stretchy. The brand of this is Lynn Bell Designs. Looks very vintagey, probably from like the 90s or the 80s. I'm thinking I wanted a nice button up black long skirt, and the other one I really do like. I really like that one. That one I think is a little bit more fancy, and I wanted something less fancy, more casual, if you will. As you can see, it's just like a little bit too big, but because the elastic has like, it's gone. Like the elastic in this is gone. So I really do need to switch out the elastic, and then that way it will cinch all this in and be a little bit tighter. If I just, you know, do I have a clip somewhere in my hair? I have a clip in my hair. We'll do that, okay? So like that's how it's gonna fit once I put the elastic in the back of it. I think for $8 is a really good skirt. I just need to fix the elastic in the back. The next thing I found there, which I did show a little clip about it in my vlog, I bought the vest. I bought this really over-the-top Christmas vest. It was $8. The brand is Tabby and it says handcrafted. Someone took the time and put all these beads in here, and I appreciate them because this is just marvelous. There's even one on the back. Look down at the detailing. Like there's little beads that are dangling off the Christmas balls. Maybe next year I'll make something like this. I don't really have time this year. By the way, I am crocheting a Christmas, well, it's not really Christmas. It's more like festive winter cardigan that I'm really close to getting done. And I'm really excited to show y'all, but I have to finish it first. Like, it's so cute. I could pair it with any of the colors. Like, I could wear like a red turtleneck with it, a black turtleneck, a white turtleneck, a green turtleneck, a blue turtleneck. So many options with this sweater vest. Wish it was like a little bit bigger. I think it's a medium. I think if it was a large, it would have fit me a little bit nicer than it does, but overall I think it's cute. I am one of those people that if it has a zipper, I normally just unzip it. I don't really button anything up, and that includes like my jackets and coats that I wear for the winter. Rarely do I zip them up unless it's like a blizzard outside. I usually just leave them open anyways. Look at the detail and the beading in this. Like, it's so gorgeous. It's perfect for like the holiday season because I love the over-the-top tacky sweaters and apparently sweater vests now. And then I did find one more thing that isn't clothing related. I found this blanket. It's so pretty, and there's like a little checkerboard kind of going on there. A lot of times in my videos I do show the prices of some of the blankets in these thrift stores. Sometimes they're a little outrageous and I'm like, I would never pay that. This price was just so gosh darn good. I kind of had to buy it. The price of it was $5.49. $49 for this gorgeous tapestry blanket. And some of you might be thinking, are you going to be turning that into like a jacket or a sweater? I don't think so. I still have that other blanket that I was going to do that with and I haven't done anything with because I got more into crocheting than sewing. Anywho, I do not want to cut it up because it's so gorgeous. Also, I don't think there's enough fabric in this for me to do anything with. I absolutely love this. It's so gorgeous. Like, I am so surprised that I actually found it there, let alone for like under $6. The only thing that kind of like bothers me a bit is these flowers right there. I mean, they're pretty. Don't get me wrong, they're pretty, but they just remind me of those really mean flowers in Alice in Wonderland, the cartoon. Every time I see them, I'm like, oh, you guys are mean. It's that thing that's trapped in your head. You know what I'm talking about. This is just so gorgeous, and I'm really shocked that I found it at a thrift store. Okay, so then after that Value Village, which I think was in Ancaster, we ended up going to Brantford. It's always so funny because it's like I'm mentioning like all these Ontario towns, and I feel like a lot of my followers aren't from Ontario and don't know what I'm talking about. But for those who are, you know what I'm talking about. And in one of my past videos, we did go to Brantford, we did go to the Value Village, and someone commented that I should go to the Mission thrift store there. So we did, and it was actually a really nice little store. They didn't have too much stuff that I was like interested in, but I did find one really good item there. I found this skirt. It is so beautiful. It's that 3-tiered skirt. I remember I was really into those 3-tiered dresses last year and I made a bunch of them and I haven't really worn them since last year. I think it's velvet or velour, you know, I can never tell. It was $6. It's definitely giving me, I want to say 80s or 90s. The brand is Neo Nostalgia. Like, if you just look at that brand, you can kind of tell that it definitely looks more 90s or 80s. I absolutely love it. And what's so funny is when I bought it, my sister's like, that's something like Tasha Leland would buy. And I feel like she probably would. I'm a big fan of her YouTube channel, and my sister's the one who got me into watching her channel. Seems like maybe something she would have bought. I really do like the dark colors. I love the floral. I'm kind of getting into that whole skirt thing again. I don't know. It just, you know, my phases. I'm all over the place. I did actually buy a really nice pair of Steve Madden chunky shoes a while ago that I thought were just gorgeous, and I feel like skirts go with them. Like, I wanted to buy them so I could wear cute skirts with them, and I think that's why I'm buying the skirts now. It's really, really cute. This is a nice skirt. It's very heavy. Well, not too heavy, but there is a little bit of weight to it. Very swooshy. I do like it. I think it'll be perfect for this season. Perfect for winter. It is actually kind of warm, and I think it fits me really nicely, so I'm really glad I did find this skirt. That will do it for this thrift haul, I think. Kind of surprised myself at all these things that I bought. To be honest, I kind of forgot what I bought because I bought them a week ago, kind of just kept them in the bags for a week, and then like showing you them, I'm like, oh right, I bought this. Like that blanket, I completely forgot I bought that blanket. That will do it for this video. If you're new to my channel, like sewing, crafting, thrifting, and crocheting, why not hit that subscribe button? You can also follow me on my Instagram and my TikTok, which is both Fancy Dinosaur Tea Party. I think that is it. So y'all have a good day now.